o'clock, and joining us back from the Chaves County Extension Office, Tamara and Drew back with us. Good morning, guys.
Good morning.
How's In Unison? Check you all out.
We've been practicing.
Yeah. So, did Andrew get worn out from the fair?
It's been a busy summer.
I was gonna say, you guys have been pretty busy the last month or so here.
Yeah, and we still have
it's not
2 fairs
slowing
to go.
down. Yeah, it's not slowing down anytime soon. So I guess we got about 10 minutes here. What's going on? What do we want to get going on first here?
We've got lots of things going on in the office. Enrollment kicks off still in October for the 4-H group.
Okay.
They've got 2 more fairs, so they can come see us at
It is
Eastern
fair
New
season.
Mexico State Fair. It is.
Mm-hmm.
Yep. We have 4-H Day at the library next month, so they are exploring rockets. So come see us on September 21st at 3 o'clock at the library. Everything's free.
Good deal.
So for kids 5 through 18, come
And
join
you do
us.
a little project and have fun and kind of a make and take kind of deal.
Yes,
and all
sir.
That. Yeah. Is that going to be like in the Bondert room or one of the rooms out there?
Over there where the children's library is. Yep.
Okay. Very good. So, come on. And those are free events.
They are.
And while you're at the library, check out the rest of the stuff there.
Absolutely. They got lots of stuff going on.
Quite a good, but we'll remind folks as we get a little closer. I know that's September 21st feels like a year away from some people right now, and it's not, but it feels like it. So we'll remind folks there too. So, but if you're interested in the 4-H, learn more about 4-H. That's a great place, and of course the rockets and all that too. But if you really want to find out what 4-H is all about, that's a great event to come and see it in action, so to speak.
Absolutely.
Yeah. What's next?
We've got some diabetes prevention programs going on as well.
Okay.
So we're going to kick off our Prevent T2, which is our year-round program. So it's a couple of months of meeting every week, and then they wean off to about every month. But it focuses on really controlling your weight. So anybody who is pre-diabetic or at risk for type 2 diabetes, give us a call in the office. We've got some classes going on, and they're free.
Good deal.
That's always good.
And that's something, too, for folks, that the science in diabetes has changed a lot in the last 10 years, whatever it is. So things you might even think may not be true today. And I'm talking about foods and when you eat them, how you eat them. It's not a death sentence. You're not done eating pizza the rest of your life if you've been diagnosed pre-diabetic or diabetic or something like that. You just got to find different ways to do it, or maybe it's the quantity of what you eat or when you eat it. If you're eating at 10 o'clock at night and you go to bed at 30 minutes later, that's not good. Those are the kind of things that they can kind of, you can have your pizza again. We just got to do it the right way, and that's a lot of that's learned. And same thing with medicines too. It's what works for one person doesn't necessarily work for the other because each body's different and they got to find a different way to kind of make that sugar balance. And sometimes, obviously, food and diet's a big part of that, but this is where you need to talk to the extension office. That's not a sentence of eating garbage, or not garbage, but food that has tasteless, blandless, gross the rest of your life. And you're going to get to enjoy your ice cream and your pizza and things, just not all the time, every time, And that's really what's learning about, and that's where these classes can help you, along with your doctors and and those healthcare professionals. But between the two, you can kind of get a great idea what you can enjoy and how to find your new little guilty pleasures and things.
Well, and the great thing about the Prevent T2 program is it takes a look at everything. So it looks at stressors and how to control stress and what that does to our bodies. It looks at sleep and how that affects our diabetes and things like that. So it really covers a well-rounded variety of material.
Yeah. So please sign up for it here because, and I got to be honest, information's evolving constantly in this area too. So maybe you did it a couple years ago.
They just redid the curriculum this year, so now's the time to jump back in it.
Yeah, exactly. So please reach out to Tamara here and get on the ball with that because I know it can be frustrating. I know I'm trying and it don't work, and you get frustrated. Your doctor's trying to help. But it really is. It's a lot of playing and jockeying and kind of figuring out what works best for you, and it may not be the same thing as your neighbor or family member or something like that.
Well, and we also have Kitchen Creations coming up in October as well, which is the cooking school for those that have already been diagnosed with diabetes.
Yeah.
So either way you fall on that one, give us a call.
Absolutely. What else we got? Drew, you got some stuff?
Yeah, well, we gave out our pecan weevil traps at the beginning
which
of the
are
month.
not like I described them last time.
No. And so they actually, on August 4th, so when we had that event, we were out of traps in 27 minutes. We had
Awesome.
over 105 traps. We had a great turnout.
Good.
A lot of people showed up, so much so that we are going to be hosting some workshops on how to make these traps yourself.
Okay, so we can do it.
Yes. So I am going to be calling around the people that did show up that day and were unable to get a trap first. But if you are interested, reach out to our office.
Good deal.
And then in September, we're going to be starting up with the library. We're going to be having some gardening classes.
Oh,
so
cool.
if you are interested, they will be on Saturdays once a month. And
We'll be at the library there?
They'll be at the library. And the first one, I believe, is the 24th of September. They're going to be about an hour long, so show up. If you want more information, call the library or call us, and we'll let you know when it is and the times and everything like that.
Yeah. Will it be kind of an ongoing, like...
We're going to try and make it a continuous thing.
And but could someone, in theory, join anytime? Or
Oh, yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
if you can't make this one, come at the next month. Or
you're not going to miss out on some information
No,
you need.
It's not for any sort of certification or anything like that. It's strictly sharing knowledge.
Tips on being garden, and I imagine it's as much as your expert input, but it's also probably input from the group as well.
Definitely.
Tricks and things that they've found over the years and different methods too. So really, it's kind of a think tank for gardening kind of
Very
thing.
much so. And I hope to get the master gardeners involved with it as well. Of course, we'll see how that goes, and hopefully they can give some of their talks as well.
Yeah.
So
come to give information or come to learn it. Either way, we'd love to have you. Good deal. And of course, if you miss all this, you can always check it out, the extension, which we'll give you in a minute here.
Definitely.
And obviously with these library events, the Roswell Public Library puts them all in their calendars and things. And they usually do it like 2 months out with their calendar. So you can grab one of those from the library and just put it on your fridge or whatever. And that way you can kind of keep up to date on these different extension office events as well, too. So, and then on top of their movie nights and computer and various quilting nights and things they do.
Yeah, they're doing all kinds of fun stuff.
Yeah, exactly, too. So, what else do we got coming up? Is that covers or more stuff here?
One thing, so there have been a lot of questions about CEUs. So if you have a pesticide applicator's license right now, obviously we're getting closer to the end of the year. The year's flown by. If you need CEUs and you want to make the trip to Hobbs, there are some CEUs that NMDA is putting on. In Hobbs on September the 8th.
Okay.
And so if you are interested, give me a shout, or I'm sure it's on NMDA's website, but I can give you more information on that as well.
Okay.
We will be hosting some here in Roswell as well, looking like November 3rd.
Okay.
And so
if September's out of the question, if you can hold out for another month.
September the 8th in Hobbs, that's one that NMDA is putting on. Then we'll be hosting one here November the 3rd.
So typically the people that need these, do their license expire at the end of the year generally? And
so CEUs are continuing educational units, and so
moving the elephants upstairs.
Yeah. So it is just making sure that everybody stays up to date with NMDA regulations, new technology that's coming out, the new science.
Sure.
So it's just making sure that everybody is staying in the know.
I imagine that pesticide world is kind of like the diabetes world, constantly evolving, changing.
Oh, very
They're finding
much so.
bigger, better ways to do what they did, either
Definitely.
safer or more efficient or whatever it is.
Very much so.
Yeah, It's constantly evolving. There's a lot of science in ag science.
Yes, there is.
Weird like that.
Yes.
But yeah, if you want to learn those options, and this is commercial. We're not talking buying Weeby Gone or Raid from the store and coming out to the. This is a little different.
This is more for individuals who are buying restricted use pesticides.
Yeah.
Now, if you are wanting to get licensed, I believe this event in Hobbs, you can also get your private applicator's license there. If I understand the email I got correctly.
Okay.
And then, if not, you can get your private applicator's license online through NMDA's website right now too as well.
Perfect. Very good. But again, Hobbs September 8th, and then looking like a November one here in Chaves County.
Yes, November the 3rd.
So the other thing in November that they can look forward to is our Christmas showcase.
Yes.
Yes.
So tickets are going to go on sale September the 1st.
Okay.
The showcase is going to be November the 15th.
Good deal. And that's very popular.
Yes.
It's a great event.
Sooner you get a spot, the better for you. You always get a make and take book that's got all the projects they talk about, but it's kind of a round robin where you go to these different stations. You get to make, and it could be food, could be decor, could be gift ideas.
Yep.
They're different every year, and you get the booklet with all these things, and the booklet's different every year too. So if you go, it's kind of if you went last year, you almost got to go next year, and kind of a tradition. But if you haven't started it yet, then start your tradition this year.
Absolutely.
So call the extension office, which we'll give you the number here in a second, and reserve your spot today.
Yes.
Because it does go fast. Usually there's like a midday and an evening one. Is that
we do.
still?
So we do at 1:30, and then we have an evening one.
Good
so
deal.
you can pick your choice. They've both been about the same size. They both have the same thing. So it just depends on what day of the
Works out
what
in your
day
schedule
works, yeah.
better. Very good. If anybody has any questions about anything we talked about, whether it's 4-H stuff or any of the ag stuff or any of the home ec, the diabetes, any of that kind of stuff, what's the best number to call?
622-3210.
Very good. And then, of course, it's under New Mexico State University, but
Yes,
the Chaves County Extension Officer, if you go under New Mexico State, you'll find the Facebook links for all of that.
Absolutely.
And then you can like and follow and get information or ask questions as you see fit there, too. So, is there anything we missed?
Probably.
We'll get it next time. We'll get it next time, if not sooner. So, thank you guys, and we'll see you here next time, if not sooner, okay?
Absolutely.
Thank you, Mike.